Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is Kidlit Joy and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to review Bored by Felicita Sala. This is a picture book that I saw recommended online somewhere. I hadn't seen it in stores, but I knew I had to get a copy of it because boredom is something I talk about a lot with kids and the fact that boredom is so important to us. The blurb on the back says, Rita is bored. So bored. Flopped in her bedroom, limp and tragic, Rita tries everything to cure her malaise, but time drags on and there she remains catatonic with boredom. If only there were a special place, a non-boring place, just for bored people. From award-winning creator Felicita Sala comes a slyly brilliant ode to boredom and imagination and a guaranteed antidote to the doldrums. Straight away, I love that blurb because I just love the language in it. Oh my gosh, that is such rich language to teach to kids. But also this book is really funny because Rita is bored and she just reiterates that on every single page. She's bored. She's so bored. It just goes on and on and on until eventually, without her realizing what's happening, she has imagined an entire world where bored people go to sit out their boredom, except that boring place is maybe not so boring. And it is a really delightful way to talk about boredom with kids and the fact that quite often when you sit within your boredom, really cool things can happen, but they might not be what you expect, especially in today's day and age where kids are used to things happening straight away. Like the immediate response for things is huge and the impact of that is incredible. We recently had a conversation just about that as a staff because there is an expectation that things will happen quickly, and when they don't, it's really interesting to see kids' responses because they're not used to sitting with nothing to do. And having grown up, you know, in the 80s and 90s, you know, there were times where we didn't have anything to do. You just kind of have to work your way through it. And often you have the best ideas or the most creative ideas or just the most off the wall, weird, wacky kind of things that happen because you don't have something occupying your attention every 5 seconds. This book is really great because it opens up the opportunity to have those conversations with kids in a really natural way to say, yeah, being bored looks like this. It's frustrating and it's annoying, but eventually you're not bored anymore. And sometimes you don't even realize that that's the case. The illustrations in here are beautiful and evocative. Like I love this whole page. There are a lot of really great examples of different types of sentence structure. You go from a really complex sentence to an incredibly simple short sentence in the same paragraph, which adds impact because that's the way the reader is thinking. She's overthinking a couple of things and then just a really clear statement that follows it, which is great if you are teaching writing for pulling out modeled sentences. It references common things like the wheels on the bus because all of these bored people get on this bus and the driver tries to make them sing the wheels on the bus. It's highly relatable. You just get that sense that Rita is just constantly thinking about things over and over in her head. She's jumping from one thing to the other. Even though she is saying she's bored, you can see that her mind is ticking over. And I adored it. I think it is fabulous. I think it is a really great text. I mean, you can absolutely read it to any age. I think it's a really great one to pull apart with older children and really unpack it. And there's a lot to explore with this. I thought it was great. So I'm glad that I read it. In the description, I'm going to leave information about the book. So if you would like to find out more, you absolutely can. Otherwise, I would love to know, have you read the book? Are you planning on picking it up? Or do you have recommendations for titles that are similar? Feel free to let me know. If you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a whale emoji. There is a whale that does feature in this story. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.